Hi kiddos, this is workbook pages 353, 354 that accompanies Unit 5, Lesson 31, Day 3. So let's take a look at our answers. Please remember the expectation is that you don't copy the answers down, but you have already done them, and this is you checking for your understanding so that you can email me to say, Ms. Fleming, I don't understand this. Can you please help me with this? So number one says, look at the flow chart below. You have trapezoid, parallelogram, and rhombus. Which statement is true? Circle the letter of all that apply. Well, letters A and D are true. Let's talk about the reasons B and C are not true. Trapezoids have all the properties that parallelograms have. So please remember, as we are moving to the right, we are getting more specific. Trapezoids will not have all the properties that parallelograms have. They'll have some of the properties, but parallelograms will have more properties than the trapezoids. And then on C, parallelograms can be classified as rhombuses. Once again, the rhombus is to the right. It is going to be more specific and more detailed about what its properties are. So not all of them can be a rhombus. Will some parallelograms be a rhombus? Yes. Will all parallelograms be a rhombus? No. So let's look at number 2. Create a Venn diagram to show the hierarchy of polygons, quadrilaterals, squares, and trapezoids. So this goes back to the Venn diagram that was created on textbook page like 329, and then again on the top of page 331. So notice they threw in there the word polygon. So that goes back to where I had you writing it in at the top of page, or sorry, in the middle of page 329 in the tree diagram. So you were having to take that knowledge and apply it over into a different form. So taking it from tree diagram to Venn diagram, it's showing that you really understand more about the hierarchy than just being able to copy a note down. Let's look at number 3. Use the diagram in problem 2. Write 2 different statements that describe the relationship between the shapes. Possible answer, squares have all the properties that trapezoids have. All quadrilaterals are polygons. I mean, you could have had any number of possible statements there. So when you look at this, I could say that all squares are trapezoids. I could say all trapezoids are quadrilaterals. All quadrilaterals are polygons. Not all polygons are quadrilaterals. Not all quadrilaterals are trapezoids. Not all trapezoids are squares. So I went up and down the hierarchy. So please just try to think about your answer and see if it fits in with what I said. On number 4, look at the tree diagram below. Please remember that this up here is more general. As we come down, it gets more specific. If you need to take that note beside this, please do so. It's for your understanding. So it says, which statement is true? Circle the letter of the correct answer. So C is true. It says Dinah chose B as the correct answer. How did she get that answer? So she chose that all polygons are parallelograms. So once again, she didn't understand that the top of the flow chart is going to be more general and the bottom of it would be more specific. She actually, what she said, the complete opposite is true. All parallelograms are polygons, but not all polygons are parallelograms. All right, and then number 5. Chen wrote some names that can be used to classify this shape in order from least specific to most specific. Quadrilateral, parallelogram, square, rhombus. Do you agree with what he did? Explain. No, the shape does not have all the properties of a square, which would be the 4 right angles, so a square should not be in the hierarchy. I could see several of you struggling with that question and answering it. But all that they were wanting you to do was to look at the list right here and to be able to say, yes, it could be this, yes, it could be this. No, it can't be a square because it doesn't have 4 right angles, but yes, it can be a rhombus. And to explain why square didn't fit in with that. So please take your notes, change any of your answers, add to your answers. Make sure that your notes are taken down so that when you need assistance, you have your notes to rely on, because I know that I'm not always available right now when you may have a question. All right, so get ready for the next video. I'll see you soon, kiddos. Bye.